Yo, what's up? Buddy, Clay, Travis, what's up, dudes? We're outside, so pardon any trucks beeping, racing motorcycles, or whatever. What are you guys up to? I'm going to pop in there and share something real quick in case anybody's bored, wants to come chat. I think Buddy's already got the link, but just in case. Anyways, I don't know about the weather where you're all are at, but here on the Cape, we're dealing with a heat thing. It's hot as hell. Yeah, Carolina says we're living in hell. Travis, it's probably worse down there though, huh, buddy?
Oh my goodness.
Travis, it's probably worse down there though, huh, buddy? Is my volume not on? Does anybody hear me talking? Or am I just hearing myself? Buddy, how you feeling, dude? I know you said you weren't feeling good. Been resting? Sound is good, picture is good. All right, well, cool. All right, I guess you all hear me. Anyways, don't have a ton to share this week, but figure if anybody's bored, they all want to come hang out. That's kind of what I thought, Travis. As much as I'm looking forward to coming down and meeting everybody down there in Florida, I'm not looking forward to the heat. I like heat. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather it be warm than cold because I hate winter. I don't know, man. Donna, how are you? Appreciate you popping in. Talia and I went yesterday to a town called Dedham here in Massachusetts. And I'm complaining about the heat here. Dedham is literally right in Boston. I mean, we could see the we could see the sign saying entering Boston right where we were fishing, and we got our first full bicycle. I know it's not big to most of you. I've gotten bicycle parts, chains, gears, frames, but never a complete piece, even though it basically deteriorated as soon as it got out of the water. So I couldn't ride it. Hobbiteers, you're a jerk, Jody. What's up, Jody? How are you, man? You have a hat with a solar fan. Dude, it's not that bad. You know what, though, is to be honest, as much as I want to rock these hats, that makes it even 5 million times worse, dude. It's not breathable at all. I saw you rocking the brimmed hat, though. That's pretty sweet. I might have to get me a brimmed hat. Yeah, don't mind the, motorcycles. But anyways, we were up in Dedham. Pretty cool place. A little bit sketchy, but it was still fun. Oh, the bucket hat is the one that has the fan in it. That makes sense. Yeah, Carolina. Travis says it's hotter than the devil's anus. No, down there. It's even worse. Yeah. It's way too hot.
And I came from a place that is 85 degrees every day.
Yeah. That's the funny thing. She's complaining about the heat too, and she comes from a place that averages 85 degrees every single day.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. You know what it is, love? You've been here for 14 years now, or right? About 14 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're conditioned to this climate.
Is that where I'm coming from, the heat is dry.
Right.
But here, when it gets hot, it gets really humid.
Yeah, it's sticky.
It's heavy.
It's very heavy. Yeah. Am I allowed to even say that, Donna? Because you didn't repeat that word. Here where Nate and I live, our bodies have to adjust dramatically several times a year. Dude, it ain't even several times a year, buddy. In some seasons here you can literally see rain, snow, sleet, and then sunny weather. It's ridiculous. Welcome to New England.
March was like that.
Yeah, March is exactly like that.
Snowing one day and it's super 70s.
Yep.
Then rainy. Then
Some devils. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of your channel there, though, Travis, like I said in the text last night, if you all haven't checked out Travis's new video, looks like he's playing a little bit with more creativity, and the front and the end of the video came up really well. No, at the moment, Donna Talia is not around, but I will tell you that when we went fishing yesterday, she brought up you and Tracy, who were talking to her when she was doing the live, and she said she enjoyed it. So I appreciate you guys being cool with her and talking to her. She enjoyed it. But she's not outside. She's inside watching Percy Jackson. Is that what we were watching?
yeah.
Yeah, Percy Jackson. I got to see if Loretta comes in here tonight. I got to let her know that I'm going to be putting that print in the mail soon. Nobody's watching it? Travis, legit, dude. I put out a short yesterday, right? Or maybe even the day before. This just goes to show you how weird these silly algorithms are. So yeah, 2 days ago, I put out something about a dumb mooring pole, right? With a Billy Idol song. 10K in 2 days, right? Awesome. It's great. 12 hours ago, I posted something. 12 hours ago, 10 views. Make it make sense. 10K for 2 days and 10 views for 12 hours. I don't change anything, I keep the SEO stuff all the same. I try to title things differently. The only thing I don't do with shorts is I don't do covers or thumbnails or whatever, because I don't really think that those matter when people are just flipping through. You know what I mean? YouTube is broken. It's so hit or miss, Travis.
This is as complex as humans.
Yeah, YouTube is as complex as humans, Carolina says. I think it's more complex, I guess.
Change their mind very quick.
Yeah, change your minds very quick, yeah. Maybe YouTube is an AI and it's becoming more human and it's deciding it doesn't like us. That's all right, buddy. I get it. You're all good, man. You're up here every week and I appreciate it. Hopefully you're rested up for yours tomorrow night. You gonna try to make it tomorrow night? All right. Let's give the thumbs up if you're good. Travis, good. All right. Sounds good.
What's going on, brother?
What's happening, dude? How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I was just making sure I turned off the YouTube stream so I didn't get an echo.
Oh, yeah. On your phone. I did the same thing.
No, I'm on my laptop. But if you don't turn off the YouTube, when you click on the StreamYard, you get a bad reverb.
Right. That's strange.
I just shut that down,
Yeah. So what did you do those intro and stuff in? Did you just find it or?
Yeah, I use it's called Clipchamp by Microsoft.
Okay.
Because my laptop's already got Microsoft on it. So it was basically already there. I just had to wake it up.
Yep.
The bad thing is this laptop is old. I bought this for Easton during the pandemic when he was doing homeschooling. So it's literally like a $250 Asus. And my phone has more memory, or more storage.
That's
so
kind of what, it's what my MacBook's like. I have no memory.
Yeah, if I make a video that's more than 7 or 8 minutes, I can't upload it in 1080. It's got to be 720.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have to delete every video after I make it to make a new one.
You know what I did, dude? Because I was doing the same type of thing. I went and I got an external hard drive, and I
Yeah,
would just
what I was. Yeah.
yeah, and I've been working off that. It's a Seagate. I think it was like $140, and it's like 7 terabytes of space.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah.
I was
I haven't
thinking
even
about.
broken a percentage on it yet, and I've got months and months of content on it.
That's awesome. I was thinking about talking to my son-in-law because he's tech savvy like that. He's got this crazy gaming laptop, looks like a freaking disco machine.
Right.
But he's into computers. He actually works for ADT, installing cameras and all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, my son has something like that, and I've actually been talking to him about maybe helping me, even though I know a fair amount of technology. He knows a lot more about like what I'm looking to do, because we don't need to like something to watch it. We need more processing for the actual videos at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
You know what I just realized? I got this phone, I don't know, like 2 months ago. What is up, dude?
What's up, man? Dude?
How are you?
Yeah, I just found out that I can put a memory card in my phone. All this time, dude. If I'm out and we're making a video, when we get done, I pull out my phone to make it short, taking my gloves off, taking it short, putting my phone back.
Yeah.
Dude, my new Samsung, I can put the memory card right in it and just use the clips. I was like, thank God. I did my first one today with it.
Damn it.
I'll tell you, that's how I did our whole entire channel until we updated to the new Samsung Galaxy, the new S24s.
Uh-huh.
Our whole entire channel since day one has been done off of our phone. Pulling the SD card out of the GoPro, putting it in the phone, and doing all the videos from there.
Yeah, the first three months, mine was all that because all I did was shorts.
I'm an Apple guy. Would you guys say? I mean, obviously you have your own those phones, but do you think they're better for YouTube?
I don't. Yeah. I've always used Samsung phones, and I don't even get the good ones. My phone costs $129.
Right.
No payment plan, no anything.
Yep.
And it has more storage than my laptop. But
it's about time for me to upgrade. So I'm thinking of finally going from iPhone over to the dark side.
Yeah. Okay. The camera, for recording wise, the camera quality on the S24 Ultras is just insane.
Nice. Huh. Yeah, mine's just the A15, and I was happy to get that because my old phone was the same way. I was out of storage, out of memory. But I'd had it for 4 years. It wasn't even 5G.
Right.
It was old, but it wouldn't die.
So what's new with you guys?
Getting ready to build some stuff for the giveaway Sunday.
Nice.
I'm gonna make at least 3 magnet fishers out of railroad spikes.
Dude, we have ours up on our our carryout cabinet up in our living room.
Yeah.
I love it, dude.
Oh, they're not getting one that nice. No, but that's no. You got like the nicest piece of rosewood I had. The colors in that wood was just freaking awesome once I hit it with clear. Yeah, thank you.
Say hi to Travis and Nate.
Oh, yeah.
Jen's gonna be over in a few minutes.
Ultra.
Cool.
That's what Jody's saying.
Yep.
Yeah, that's actually awesome if you guys can put chips in those phones, because I don't think you can do anything like that with an iPhone. You can't put a chip in it.
No. The new I'll give you a word of warning though. The new S24, you cannot do the SD card.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The new ones you cannot do, and that's this one over here, Jen was like, "Oh, let's get new phones." I'm like,
first of all,
all right,
What up, Josh? What's going on?
First of all. Oh, that was funny.
Oh, geez. So, Nate, I actually wanted to let you guys all know I actually am going to be revealing something very soon that Jen and I are going to be adding to our channel.
Oh, yeah?
So,
I think I might know a little something, but I'm not going to say anything, of course. If you talk to Mark, he's got a big mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I do it on your live, Nate?
Dude, you do whatever you want to do, man. Just don't get us banned.
No, definitely not. All of our new videos are going to be released in 360.
That's awesome.
How is that possible?
That's the GoPro 360.
I haven't even heard of that thing yet.
So
Let's say
when you watch a short now, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it on shorts and stuff like that too. So when you actually watch a short, you can actually spin your phone and you can see the scenery all the way around me. And if you spin 180 degrees, you can look at me while we're recording it.
Wow.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see how it looks.
It's a pain in the butt.
I bet it is.
Editing stuff on this, it's a whole new editing game.
Right, I bet.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting because it's got the automatic. It's got the fisheye lens already on it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you can record in hero mode, but if you record in like hero mode, so it's like a regular GoPro. But with the hero lens, it's super wide.
Oh, nice.
So it has a wider view of motion.
Right.
So it's got both.
Dude, I never even heard of that before.
Oh, that is freaking awesome.
The GoPro Max 360.
I'm actually going to look. There's no way in hell I'm getting anything like that yet.
Mine is vintage.
Hey, it still works though, man.
Dude, it still works perfect. You can't kill it. It's a 3+. That's what
I've always said a lot of motorcycle riders use the 360 cameras. They look cool, so you can actually do like a whole view.
Oh, that is. Yeah, that's sweet.
If you have a chance and they look up some like GoPro Insta 360 footage on YouTube and watch some of those 360s, what you can actually do with them and how they're pretty sweet.
That's wild, man. That is cool. That sucks I don't ride anymore. The last time me and my girl went to Daytona for Bike Week, I had a Suzuki TL1000R. And they're sweet bike, ghost flames, just everything polished or chromed. It was badass. But that's what I did. I mounted my GoPro up on the cowl with the cowl clip. And dude, we just went cruising around Daytona. Dude, once you go down Main Street, the sun was setting, the place was just crazy. Daytona. But that was actually not Bike Week. It was Biketoberfest.
Biketoberfest.
Yeah.
So,
that
Arky Treasure Hog said, I win the bet that Clay would buy it within a month after he talked about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, it's kind of been like with seeing Travis with the Cube. I've said that I'm not buying any more magnets, and I will be ordering the Mini. Hey, Jen.
That thing is impressive. Howdy. Hold on.
Oh. So it takes all new batteries too.
Jen's here.
Jesus, of course it does.
Got to put my hat on.
Yeah, you can pull that blue one over. Yeah. Leah's going to join too. I guess we're going to have a party.
All right.
Go grab a chair. Go grab a chair.
Are you gonna hog the whole camera?
Yeah. So, anyways, I want the Cube, dude.
I tell you what, I'm impressed.
Yeah, I think I got a couple signs at this spot we were at yesterday. I don't know if I'd go back to Dedham, but I see the problem starting, and that's why I want that flat side.
Yeah. Oh, dude, when it locks onto something, Easton pulled up a 12mm Craftsman socket.
Yep.
It was hilarious watching him fiddling with that thing, trying to get it off there. Dude, it was stuck.
So these are the normal GoPro batteries?
Right. Those like the Enduros. I just got those today.
Yeah. Then here is the Insta 360s.
Good Lord.
Whoa.
They're longer
of course
too.
You have to make them different, just so you have to buy more batteries.
Yeah.
Because you probably don't already have
requires a little bit more power.
Yeah,
that 360 is doing a lot more than the regular GoPro. You know what I mean?
Right.
No
I had
doubt.
to order extension because if you keep it too close to your face, it looks really weird. So now I got to walk around with my chest strap having this big extension on.
Good Lord.
So when I run, it bounces and it hits you in the chin.
That's what she said.
Yeah, Buddy's saying he shared the info about the GoPro batteries. That's why I just got them today. I had no idea that they had the extended life ones.
Oh, dude, I'll tell you right now, you guys go through kind of the same weather we do with winter and colder weather, right?
Right.
Dude, these batteries will not die. I used one battery 3 days before it finally died.
Wow.
So you can get the actual Enduro brand GoPro batteries, which are the white and black ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can go the way that Jen and I did, get 3. What was it? 3?
Yeah, I think it was 3 and the charger.
3 and a charger for how much?
Like $30 or $40.
It's like $30. So
that's what we did. I followed the link that you sent to Buddy.
Yeah, off-brand GoPro batteries.
Yep.
And they're actually this one lasted me 3 days before I even had to plug it in and charge it.
That's crazy.
Man. I've got the ones that are in my GoPro now. I got them from Amazon, and in the heat, with the camera just staying on,
hey, Cole,
get about 4 hours of it just staying on constantly, never turning it off. But I think mine were way cheaper than that. They're just regular.
Zed's not blue. Hang on, guys. Yeah.
I'm trying to find the name on this.
Yeah, so Clay, I just got those today too, though. And I like the actual.
They're small, though. You know what I mean?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
tiny.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was like $20 for 2 batteries and a charger.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Can't beat the aftermarket stuff.
No.
Talia's here, and you would be Smurfed, Zed.
I'm Talia.
Yeah, Talia's here now. Donna. That's why you heard your mom talking about us, because I was telling Donna.
Me saying, people were asking for you in the lab, and I had to run downstairs because I was bored.
You were bored, yeah.
So my phone was charging. It's recharging right now, but
Yeah. So what are you guys up to now that all those big collabs are over? I mean, any big plans?
Summer stuff. We have summer stuff with the kids,
Yeah.
and then
we're going to Chicago
August,
next weekend.
Yeah, Chicago next weekend, and then the middle of August we're going to Hawaii for 10 days.
Woo!
Without the kids.
That's even better.
I know.
10 days.
Cha-ching.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm envious, not just because of the no kids thing, but I want to go to Hawaii bad.
Yeah.
Definitely. I know it's been on my bucket list. We're gonna do some scuba diving. We were hoping to get some magnet fishing done, but
yeah,
the circumstances, I don't think we're going to. We have our week and a half booked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm getting her on an open door helicopter.
Oh my God, I'm terrified. I am terrified of heights.
Some Magnum PI.
Terrified.
Helicopter ride. We're getting in the ocean.
No. I mean, I have a friend who's from Hawaii.
She has a friend from Hawaii. They moved here from Hawaii?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. They're from Hawaii. They tell stories about it all the time, which is nice.
Yeah, I want to go because I just like mountains, just to see that every day. I used to live in Colorado when I was younger. Mm-hmm. I loved the mountains. Waking up every single morning, I would go outside on the little deck that we had at our apartment and drink a cup of coffee and just wake up to the mountains every morning. So
I would like to go to Hawaii, but
I like to look at them, but I don't want to drive on a road where there's no railing and you could just fall off at any point. And we're doing that.
Yeah, we're doing
2 days in a row.
We're doing Hana Road.
Because why not?
Yeah. It's actually like that in St. John too. St. John down in the Virgin Islands. Mm-hmm. They have open air taxis and everything is open in the back and same type of thing. As they're going up these hills, they're like hairpin turns and there's no edge. There's no barrier at all.
I'm not medicated enough for this trip.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to.
I get to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go watch the sunrise over the ocean and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's like, I'm not even going to be up.
No.
I'm like, you sleep in the car then. It's an hour ride out there.
No, she's talking about Aspen. So speaking about mountains and now Colorado, I don't know if I said this before, but when we were in our band once and we were going through the mountains, the Rockies, and it was in April, so it was still cold. There was still snow on the Rockies, and we had 15 of us in a 16 passenger van and about 1,500 pounds of gear in a trailer behind us. And as we were coming down, the guy's like, I've never been on these mountains before. And he'd never also driven with a trailer. So I basically inside of my head said goodbye to my family. I thought I was dead.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Exactly. My school's website, it's check grades, is Aspen. It's named Aspen.
Yeah, that's just the software though. It doesn't have
know.
anything to do with the city.
But I was like, Aspen. Wait, Aspen.
Man, I found the sketchiest magnet fishing spot a few weeks ago. It cuts through farm country in the Everglades. And an old timer was telling me how in the 80s they used to land drug planes on these roads.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, I drove 5 miles down this road with a canal next to it that was probably 80 feet wide the whole entire way and never saw a car.
Wow.
But one side, the guardrail is about a foot off of the road, and the other side of the road is about a 8 to 10 foot almost straight drop. So there's literally no place to park. You got to fish from the bank, and there's serious alligators out there. I mean, I had to argue with
serious stuff out there too in the waters.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Oh man.
He told me they pulled at least 30 cars out of that canal. He said, and one of them was like the ZZ Top car, like a 32 Ford. It was a show car that somebody stole and dumped in the canal, and they destroyed it pulling it out.
Sled.
But I was like, man, I want a helicopter.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Wait a
You
minute.
can get a John boat in there, but
You
that's
want to
not-
get a helicopter? Like you want to find a helicopter?
No, that was pure sarcasm.
Oh, I was going to say, we know where one is in our waters.
Oh,
Come
in the
on.
water?
In our waters,
Oh,
yes.
I went to magnet fish from.
So
You stay away from the gators.
You know what? Someone actually told us about a place. I knew about it growing up, but in Cape Cod Bay, there's actually this old Target ship that the Coast Guard used to use, and they would blow it up and stuff like that. But for years now, it's been underwater. But this guy messaged me and said that he had been diving near it, and he's like, "You ought to get a boat and go out there and magnet fish." He's like, "It's probably like 80 feet. So if I get a 100-foot rope."
That's what I use. I use a 100-foot rope anyways. That Harbor Freight American flag, that's a 100-footer.
Is it?
Dude, it's tough. I've had to tie it off to the truck 3 times, and one time it was stuck between boulders, and I had to tie another rope to it because I was 150 foot away.
Good Lord.
I thought I was going to lose my magnet. Nope, dude. It went, but that thing was like freaking piano wire. It was so tight. If you would have touched it,
Right.
crazy. But 100-foot rope, and I think it was $15, something like that.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
No, that's
No,
not.
but I
bad.
like it for bridges. You get up on a bridge that's fairly tall. You can get the extra. Like we were throwing from that dock over the weekend, and I was throwing with my old rope on a clamp magnet I got from Nick. And every throw, it was yanking my arm out because I'm so used to throwing with a 100-foot rope. It's like every throw was like, boom, pulling my arm. But yeah, Global Magnet Fishing Day, dude, that is going to be fun. I found out more history about Canal Point. And like I said, there's a car bridge and a train bridge that we haven't even touched yet.
All in the same spot that you're talking about going.
All within 1,000 feet.
Awesome.
Of everything, all in walking distance. And dude, I was reading up about some history about this gang called the Ashley Gang back in the 20s.
Yep.
And that boat lock was built in 1917. But the John Ashley, the main dude, his girlfriend killed herself in Canal Point. There used to be a gas station there. Now there's nothing. There's nothing. There's no open businesses or anything. It's a stop sign basically on the edge of Lake Okeechobee, and there's a park, and that's about it. But dude, there's a good chance that there's some old revolvers in there, knives, anything. I mean, these guys were outlaws, man. It was awesome.
We just found a couple, and we haven't even put the video up, but we found a couple of revolvers, probably about 1800s.
No way.
1870 and 1830 was the other one.
I think so.
Risha found the one that was 1830.
Yeah, I sent her all the info on hers, and I think I have the screenshots of yours.
Dude, it's got the octagon barrel still on it.
Oh, no way.
Wow.
That's freaking awesome, man.
That is old with like that.
Yeah, that's a keeper right there.
And then we found a bunch of these.
Oh,
geez,
yeah.
You guys and your caltrops.
What are those things for? I don't even know what they are.
I have no
So
idea,
that was-
dude.
They're basically like what we would consider modern day spike strips from back in the Civil War era.
Oh,
So they would drop these, and horses and soldiers would step on these.
I got you.
They sit like this,
Okay,
and
I
horses
got you.
would step on them, or people would step on them, and it would fracture your heel, maybe a horse and stuff like that. So
Wow.
That makes sense. I was like, man,
30,
put that in a slingshot.
30 of them in a day.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I can't wait till next year. Me and Easton are definitely going to try and come for the Memorial Day. I want to get some of those.
Yeah, absolutely. This spot, I mean, we pulled, I can't even tell you how many are there, like, are still left there.
Now, in your state, Clay, I pulled up, obviously everybody pulls up guns, but whatever. I asked a guy, what level can I keep them without reporting it? It's like $18.99. Do they have the same type of thing there, or do you have to report all guns?
We report all guns. The police usually talk to us about that. So if they don't have a serial number on, like these actually don't have a serial number on them as far as we know yet.
Right.
But we were able to keep them. And most of the time when we call them in, they're clear and visible serial numbers.
Right.
They're new guns. They're, working conditions. You can sit there, literally clear it. And
Their dog's going nuts. But this is it right here. This is the one. Oh.
Can she show it on there?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Are we not allowed to put them on lives or something?
I don't know.
I don't care.
I think.
Yeah, that's still amazing, though. And that's
dude.
What are you looking from?
There's like YouTube policies, and I know the YouTube policies. It's usually for like the chat room, but I know that you can't play any copyrighted music.
Oh yeah, well we're not doing that.
I think you could probably. I think you can probably.
If we can make videos about guns, I don't know why you can't show a picture of one. You're not.
Yeah,
like
I know.
you're whipping out an AR-15 and showing and loading it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi, Loretta. Actually, I was talking earlier about Loretta when she came in. I wanted to mention that I'll be sending that thing out Monday. The print. I finally found a good frame for it, so that's coming, Loretta.
1876.
Keep digging it. Hey, 1876.
Wow.
Nice, man. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Man, it freaking stinks. Those cauldrons I pulled up, they were definitely from the 1800s, but man, I couldn't bring them home. I'm like, I'm not bringing that juju with me. Nope.
No way, dude.
No, like, dude. I mean, I would. Yes, it's on one of my bucket list finds is to find a cauldron, but at the same time, like, I don't want to find one.
I know where there's two of them if you ever want them.
Oh man. I have two things literally left on my bucket list that I want.
Yeah.
I want the old-fashioned handcuffs. I want I found an old sword. I found a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Found the bodies. I mean, we found all this stuff. We found grenades. We found, artillery shells. We found guns.
Right.
I told Jem, when I find my handcuffs, my old handcuffs, and my cauldron, we're gonna call our day and retire.
Nah.
Right.
Nah. That'll last about a month. Like,
I know, right?
Yeah, you'll have to start looking at books to find stuff that you want to find again.
I know. Found that big anchor.
That's what I'm saying, Loretta.
Yeah, how many have we found bodies on? 3? 3 or 4.
3 bodies? Is that what you're saying?
Ooh.
3.
Really?
3 bodies,
3.
yeah.
Like human?
Yeah.
3 human bodies and
Wait, what?
A bag full of puppies. What else was there?
Can I watch Bad Omens?
Like, none of that stuff we'll ever post on our channel. Like, I mean, we posted the bag.
Yeah.
We never.
Yeah, it wasn't like, look what's in here.
Yeah.
I know watched
Keep taking it back. Yes, human. 3 deceased individuals.
And that was magnet fishing, or you guys were just like out exploring somewhere, or were you searching? Because I know you guys do a lot with like helping searches and stuff.
I'll be right back.
We were magnet fishing. The puppies, we were magnet fishing, and then it was like off. We could smell it. He went over. I was like, that's dog. I know what that smell is. That's a dog. But he was like, I don't know what it is. That's dogs. I was like, I told you that was dogs. Like, you just had to Scooby-Doo it, didn't you?
Right.
The other one, we were walking a canal.
I wasn't with this one. He went with some others, and they were walking a canal and seen him.
Yeah.
And Yeah, they had to shut it down because there was like kids coming to fish.
Yeah, there was
Right.
some kids like your daughter's age coming down to fish, and I'm like, hey, don't go down here. Like, don't. They ran home. They told their mom. Mom comes down and starts yelling at us. Why are you telling our kids that you can't come down here? Ma'am, I don't want to say your kids, but there's somebody down there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the other one, we were actually fishing, like using hooks and
grappling hook.
Yeah. Like this is what came up and went back down, and we're like, oh,
Wow.
that's not what we're doing today. So
I'm sorry to say, but that's not what I would figure would go on down there in Wisconsin.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wisconsin's bad. Fond du Lac's really bad.
Huh.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad.
We found, how many hangouts did we find behind Karen's house?
13.
13.
How close, you guys how close are you to Milwaukee?
About 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45 minutes to an hour.
Well, so all that's coming up this way.
Oh yeah, they're advertising all the way in Chicago to come work
at Mercury Marine.
That makes them big boat motors for the boats.
Yep.
And that's a block away from our house, that big factory, and they're promoting this, billboards all over the place to come. We'll pay you to live here and work here. Come to our town and create chaos.
Right.
Oh, geez.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a couple neighborhoods. I can't take Easton. We did the outskirts of one, but we got there at like 7:30 in the morning. The homeless people weren't awake yet, but
no one's awake. Yeah.
When they woke up, it kind of looked like some zombies wandering around. I'm like, all right, let's wrap it up. We got a bike. We got a few things. I'm like, let's get out of here. It's good enough.
We fish with ours. We fish amongst them. They don't bother us. They don't bother us around here. They usually just chit chat with us, and we know a couple of them. We've helped quite a few of them actually out. Every winter we adopt a couple for the winters, because our winters are pretty nasty. Winters are harsh, so we generally adopt a couple of them and try to keep them alive for the winter. To live another year, I should say, I guess.
One neighborhood I'm talking about, another 2 blocks, and we're not welcomed at all. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing here? They call that area the plaza.
The plaza?
The plaza.
Oh, okay.
Don't know why, but yeah, they actually that's in Fort Pierce, and they're actually installing more cameras, and one of them is going to be right where we were magnet fishing, across the corner from the park. We pulled up a bike. We actually pulled up quite a few things there a while back, but because there's so many shootings, it's been like 16 there in the last 3 months.
Right.
Just in this, 12 block radius. So they're mounting up these crazy cameras that actually have audio too. I don't know how from that far away, but that's the problem. They have some cameras there already, but there's no audio. So,
that's the ones our city just got.
Is it?
Yeah, they're called the Flock FLOCK cameras.
Mm-hmm. Actually, that sounds familiar. I think that might be what they said in the article I was reading.
They have license plate registration. They do ping on license plates.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly reading.
Yep.
So actually, there was just a stolen vehicle not that long. Within 10 minutes of it being reported stolen, it was already sent back to the person.
Yeah.
So they're constantly, like, the park has them. That's what Russ was doing on top of the lighthouse. Those new flock cameras.
Yeah, that doesn't. I think we must live sheltered lives here. We don't have cameras and stuff like that around Cape Cod.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Yeah, we do.
You do. And the place we're going, this Canal Point place, is it's almost like an abandoned town. There's a few houses. There's a small neighborhood on the north side of the canal, but it's all farm community basically. And one city over is Pahokee, and they produce sugarcane and NFL players. That's about it, dude.
Wow.
And crime. Definitely some crime. But in Pahokee, I found on Lake Okeechobee, they have a public boat slips and then they have rental slips you can rent through the city or whatever. But the docks that go out on the Lake Okeechobee are insane. They're elevated like 8 feet, solid concrete, and they go out like trees on both sides. They go out and split into different areas you can go out on. But
crazy.
In the lake, at least this was like a month ago, I found it. That day, the algae blooms were bad. I was like, I'm throwing a magnet here right now. But we finally got some rain, so they calmed down in the lake. But yeah, Lake Okeechobee's bad for that stuff this time of year.
Well, Nate, when you come up here sometime, we have to take you to some of our good spots.
Yeah, it's a definite for Memorial Day. I mean, I would love to make it out there. So
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too, for sure.
Yeah,
Mark wants to fly. I'm like, dude, I want to drive so I can bring back everything.
We were debating if we wanted to do Memorial Day or if we wanted to push it when the kids were all out of school.
That might be
a better idea.
It'd be like we're talking July.
Yeah, probably like late June, early July-ish. July gets a little bit warm, so maybe like late June. But I wanted to make sure all the kids were out of school because my people are in school, and that's like a struggle to do, especially if people want to extend their stay and they're like, "Oh, we gotta get back. The kids are in school," or my kids are in school, and it's like, I got to take the kids, and it's the reason we did it the first year was because it was Magnets and Healthy Minds, and that was Mental Health Awareness Month and day-ish time. And so when we carried it on for the second year, it was for St. Jude's. So we were beyond that, but it was still held in May for mental health awareness. And I mean, it can still be represented throughout the community in a different that's better for everybody. I just feel that the kids being out of school would have more fun than just a rush job, I guess.
100%.
So I think we're gonna do it the end of June, maybe, when it's not quite as hot as July.
Man, it's been hotter than heck the last couple days.
It has been.
We were at like 96 with like a 102 heat index, 96 or 68% humidity.
It's been bad.
So it's like tropical.
I'm outside right now, and it is 73 degrees. And
I thought you said it was hot out.
Yeah. Well, that's right now. I'm not saying it's hot now. It was hot earlier.
Today it's been good.
Yeah.
The sun's almost gone down.
Tuesday what was temperature Tuesday?
96.
96. It was Tuesday. I was dying at the
104.
water park. I was laying on the sidewalk dying.
It was 104.
Father's Day was brutal. They just opened a new park behind where we magnet fished, and there's supposed to be a little splash area in there. And the park opened the day before. The splash area was already broken.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. It was insanely hot. Get over here and say hi. Pink face. You guys got to see Easton's face. He did a color run today. He's volunteering.
Color run?
Camp he went to when he was a kid. And the pink and purple won't come out of his hair.
Oh, no.
Or his ears.
There you go, man.
The eyebrows are what's got it.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I saw a picture today. His teeth were even covered in it. His braces, I was like.
Well, a second ago, it looked like he had blue teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rubber bands.
Oh, it's his rubber bands. That's right.
Oh, okay.
He just had a power chain put on the front of his braces. They're trying to get him done in the next month so he doesn't have to wear them anymore. But those power chains suck.
Right. Yeah, my daughter had those.
Yeah, that
wasn't comfortable.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't look comfortable at all, but he's almost done.
No, the color looks all right, though. Talia's got blue hair.
Yeah.
You don't sound too enthused with that one.
Oh, I don't.
No.
He used to do it every summer. School would get out and be like, all right, time to dye my hair. He'd do blue or whatever. And it's like, I don't know, his hair's not quite as blonde as it used to be. He's starting to look more like me instead of his mom. So hair color wise. Once he gets out in the sun, though, it starts to turn back blonde.
Right.
I got to see if I can find this picture he sent me today.
Those color runs are fun, though. I've done them. Oh, Lord. Wow.
Hang on, I got another one.
Oh,
let me one his mom sent me. Let me see.
That actually
here.
looked kind of gory.
It
did. I know. Let's see if I can get that one.
Yeah, that looks like a color run. Yeah.
That one looks good.
Buddy, have a good night, dude. Hope you feel better tomorrow. Buddy's taking off.
Yeah, later, buddy.
When I met Jen, she used to do her hair.
That one's not very colorful.
That's the only one that I have. That's like.
Oh.
So this is the first picture that her and I took when we first met. So her tip, like the tips of her hair, it was like purple, blue. Oh, yeah, you can see it. She had it one time that looked like it was fire, like so it was like orange, yellow, or yellow orange, and like it would look like it was flame. It was pretty. Do I have? Oh, I don't have.
Cool.
I'll feel better tomorrow. I'm going to the vet to be put down. Yeah, dude, I can put you in the. I'll bury you in the backyard. I've already got a couple animals back here. Just tell your wife to send you down. We'll put you in the backyard.
Mm-hmm. Don't metal detect in that spot.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
No, but man, I've done just about every color too, Jen. I've done all those colors. I used to have a 12-inch mohawk when I was like 19.
Nice.
Now I'm just going bald.
That was the hair.
Yeah.
I mean, I had an afro when I was younger.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
I just look normal now.
I can grow a pretty serious.
I've never seen you without a hat before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it's I actually have a lot of hair, but I feel like my hair is cut the only way so I can when I go out and do like professional stuff, then I actually give a crap about hair. But other than that, I throw it in a hat.
Yeah, when I'm in public at functions, this doesn't look like this.
No,
it looks like I'm bald right now. Oh, I do my hair when we go places. When we don't go places last minute, I should say. When you're like, hey, Jen, we're going to a concert now. Then I go like this because I'm like, well, thanks for giving me the heads up.
Fighting the grays. I got some on the sides, Loretta. Not a lot, but I got some grays going. If I grow this out, which I actually can't grow at all, even though I'm 50 years old, I cannot grow facial hair.
Oh, yeah.
Mine used to grow that. I can do that, though. I can grow that part, but I end up having this big streak of gray right here.
That's what I got going on over here. You said,
yeah.
A little gray.
You got a little patch.
Huh. You know what I just did?
To what? Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Good. Yeah, that's scary finding bodies, dude. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Father's Day, we didn't find much, man. That video wound up being 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That was it.
You know what, though, dude, is I've been looking at some of my videos lately, and even though that one short didn't do so well, my full-length videos, I've been trying to keep them under 15 minutes because some of mine are epic, and they're like 40 minutes, and they should never be 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But the 12, 13-minute ones are doing much better than the really long ones.
Yeah, I think the best view-wise video we have, I think it was like just under 7 minutes. It was Easter.
Right. Yeah.
And Jody's picking on you.
Can't grow a beard, and I can't grow up taller than 5'6".
Yeah. I can grow a beard, but man, I've got the kinkiest, craziest hair. So I mean, I could literally grow an afro if I let it go. But
right,
you know who can grow a pretty sweet beard?
Who's that?
That one.
No, I cannot.
That's not
like,
even.
I got like one or two that come in because I'm old.
Lies. You have a full on.
No, I don't. Shut up. I would have like some shadowing. I don't have any.
Full beard.
No, it's not a full beard. Get out of here.
You guys just broke Easton. He just took a big sip of water and he's running through the house choking so he doesn't spit it everywhere. That was perfect.
No, you know you're getting old, and this is probably something you're gonna deal with, Travis. I'm constantly pulling hairs out of my ears.
Oh yeah.
God.
This
When did
guy.
that
he
start
gets This
happening?
stuff coming out of his nose all the time,
Dude,
staring me down.
My nose hair gets so bad.
Yeah,
He's like, let me tuck it back up there.
that's what I do
Tucking
too.
it in ain't
Tuck it
helping. That's what he does. He literally
tuck it back
tucks
in
it
real
back
quick.
under. I'm like, that's not doing anything for you, sir.
Why do you think when you see guys go like this, they're
Yeah,
tucking the nostril hair back in?
They're
Yours
just
is
go
so
like that.
long though. His is literally like this. It blows in the wind and stuff. I'm like, bro, can you please?
Dude, we'll
Get
be
the icicles
driving.
on it.
We'll be driving, and she'll be like, she'll sneak up on me, and she'll yank it out while I'm driving. I'm like, I'm trying to drive. Like,
It's not
Ow.
one though. It's like 5. It's like
You need
waving
needle
at
nose
you.
for
That's
So
gross.
bad. Yeah, they're right there. They're so bad.
Oh, it's funny.
Like-
At the bottom of my back, I get hairs that'll grow like this long if I let them.
That's gross, man.
dang.
Yeah,
On
it's
your
crazy
back?
'cause yeah, like at the bottom of my back.
Right.
She has
two-
hair pat.
No, I don't.
Don't say
That's
it's
you. He has. He
Don't
has.
say it's me.
Come on, let's show him. He has 2. They're like this big, one on each side. Little hair
Why are you
fur
saying they're me?
patches.
Why can't
They're
you admit?
long.
Why can't you admit that you have them on your back?
I have back
She has-
boobs.
she has-
You have hair
You
patches.
have
I
hairy
have
back
back.
boobs.
No, I don't. Don't try to. Look, they're right here. What is this?
Ow!
There it is.
They're his.
Yeah, there it is.
Y'all are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'll wait till you come up. It gets better. Spend a week with this one. You're going to want to go back quick.
Oh yeah, no, we're fine.
Now you'll be like, no.
Oh my gosh.
What's the legal status of non-tobacco products in your state?
Still against.
It's still against it in Wisconsin.
Still, yeah, it's still
We're
illegal.
against.
Damn it, Jim.
Oh,
But hey, man, what happens in the garage stays in the garage, bro.
right.
You're right. I gotcha.
It really just stays all over in the house and garage and backyard and driveway and wherever you want to have it.
Word.
Why did you just say that all over YouTube?
Because then I can just tolerate it because it doesn't matter. You know.
Right.
So you guys didn't hear the Pizza Hut escapade
Oh god.
when everybody was here, did you?
No.
Definitely didn't.
Oh my gosh. It was so bad. So we're sitting around the fire and we're like, oh, let's order pizza. Chris maybe says, I like Pizza Hut. So we're going to order Pizza Hut.
Mhm.
So I make an order on my phone and the guy comes. We ordered a large pizza, 2 medium pizzas, a cheese bread, and like a brownie. T wanted a brownie, I guess, a little brownie thing.
Yep.
This guy drops off a pizza that was like this big, like a little kid's, like a kid's
pizza.
Yeah,
pizza.
personal favorites. Yeah.
Mhm.
A regular thing of breadsticks in this massive
Cookie.
ball. No, this massive ball of wings.
What?
And he says, well, Chris and Ken went over there and they're like, where's the pizza? He's like, oh, I forgot your pizza. You forgot our whole order, sir.
Right. Yeah. Because this isn't it.
Whole order.
So you already gave us the food. I'm eating everything that you brought, my
Mhm.
guy. I'm eating everything that you brought because you can't take it back and we don't
Right.
have to pay for it. So I'm
Yep.
eating everything. While he's on his way back to the store to
It
get
gets better.
while he's on his way back to the store to get our pizza. Clay and Chris get tired of waiting and they try to call. Well, on the website, it says that they're super not busy, but no one's answering the phone. So Chris is like livid. Chris and Clay drive down the street to the store.
We walk in, it was a complete. So whoever got our order was pissed. Threw the tip jar all over this place, the glass like fishbowl tip jar, smashed it on the ground. All our pizzas were all over the ground, over the window, over the booths, everywhere. This person literally snapped.
They were mad because they got like $100 worth of pizza and we got their $20 worth of pizza.
Wow.
So we ended up getting our money back. We got our pizzas. But here's the best part. After they remade this order 3 or 4 times?
So they're in the store. Here comes the delivery guy with our pizza.
Oh, yeah.
He gives us the pizza, and it's wrong. It's not even the right. So we ordered meat lovers stuffed crust. We ordered Hawaiian and barbecue chicken. We got pepperoni, a large pepperoni. We got barbecue chicken, and that was it. We didn't even get a third pizza. So they are in the store. They're like, did he bring the right pizza? No. Jesus. Okay, we're going to make your pizza right. I said, check it. They get the pizza right. The whole pizza's right. They come back, and it's not even, they didn't even bring like a brownie. It was a whole cookie after they verified that the order was right. Like, how can you keep messing the order up? Like, you can't get it right 3 times.
Wow.
Like, you can't get the order right. Not one of any of the times that you what?
Yeah, I don't get it today. It's no one knows what the hell is going on. Kids don't even know how to work.
Oh no.
They were grown-ups.
Were
There
they?
was no children working.
Jeez. Even worse.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick. Yep. Gramps is Grumpy's in here. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have one sit-down restaurant, Pizza Hut, and it's right down the street from my house. Everything else is takeout. They don't even have other restaurants. That's it.
I'm going to turn on a backlight here, guys. Hang on one quick second.
Yeah, so we ended up with like 5 pizzas.
Yeah.
2 breadsticks, a cookie, like a big cookie thing, and a big thing and then a small pizza. I was like, and my kids had it all gone by the next morning.
Oh, hey, this is kind of. I went on Facebook for a second just to see what was going on. This is just a little bit of an enlightenment of how Fond du Lac is. Check welfare right now. Fish cleaning station on Mohawk. Male and female in the car. The male is dragging the female around down the street by her hair. The female got away, is now running towards Winnebago Drive.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
That's normal.
Shoplifting. County officers, fire department, Highway 26 for a horse trailer on fire. That's a different one. DC at the code enforcement office.
How's a horse trailer on fire?
Brakes and tires left. There was a guy that shot off a couple rounds at Fat Joe's a couple nights ago off the top balcony.
Oh, well, that's a fun one.
Yeah.
Oh, inside the building.
Yeah.
Oh, inside. So yeah. So it's a bar, and then you go upstairs, and it's another bar, and then there's an outside balcony that you can eat at.
Right.
So he's out there just like pew pew.
All right.
What goes up must come down.
Yeah. Somewhere, without a doubt.
With more velocity too than going up.
Yeah.
Terminal velocity is a mother trucker.
I can't stand people.
This is actually pretty sweet.
So you're gonna make me do all of this.
No.
Here. It's just your car trophy because everything's connected.
You're
to
doing
that.
the same thing I'm doing over there, Travis.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get as inconspicuous as possible.
It is what it is. Dude, I quit smoking almost a year ago today, but
Same
that's
thing.
how.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly how.
Yeah.
What is that?
Whoa.
It's a 50 cal.
Good Lord.
Nice.
Gramps' Grumpy Outdoor Adventures. Yeah, Ricky, you just got a metal detector. Which one did you get? Did you guys do much detecting out there? Did you guys have a detector?
Yeah.
He has one. He doesn't like to play nice. He says, "Ben, you're
Jen, dig the
not
hole.
you're not doing it right. Yeah, let me show you." Showing you is full on doing it.
Mm-hmm.
He is not finding nothing, so I finally get a turn, and he's yeah. So I find all this stuff, and he gets mad.
That sounds like me and Easton. We took out the metal detector once. I'm like, slow down, slow down. You know what I mean? Watch where you're going. Do this. He's just 13 and I give it back. Give it back.
Yep.
Give it back.
I'm
Go
still
out.
trying to figure mine out.
Bringing it around.
I schooled you the next day though when I went with Beard Risha.
What did you find?
Vanquish 340.
More quarters.
You found quarters.
all
I
she-
was finding pennies.
All she could find is pennies. I was finding quarters, nickels, and stuff.
That's fine. I found pennies. You found pull tabs, and you got mad.
Got bugs all over me out here.
Yeah. I
Well,
found
you saw what
chains
Beard Risha
attached to little bonfire grills on the beach. I'm like, oh man, this thing is going off. I start digging. It's a chain. They've got them chained to concrete under the sand. You can't see it. I was like, whatever.
Did you guys catch what Beard and Risha found?
Now,
Yeah, that like dump of all that silver.
That was in our town.
That was here.
Was it?
what?
That was right down the road from. That's like right by our house.
That's crazy. There was just one after the other coming out of that hole.
Wow.
I got the picture of it. He sent me the picture. He's like, you are not gonna believe what I just found. I'm like, what's that? He's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm like, dang.
Yeah,
It's like Silversville.
that's insane.
He said he got the MyLab Vanquish 340.
Yep, saw that.
We got
That's a good one.
We had the Simplex, the Noctil Macro Simplex.
Okay,
I have the Dr. Otech.
I didn't even know that.
I don't know what
And
any of them
which
are.
one we started out with? It was like a little
Amazon one.
had the little needle on it.
Yeah.
My
And
son
this one-
has the National Geographic one downstairs. I don't think we've ever taken it out of the box because I don't think it's going to do much.
This one's all digital and it'll get you close. But what happens is it doesn't sound like a normal metal detector.
Right.
But then when you hit something and you're close, you hit pinpoint on the detector and then the tone will change immediately. Other than that, it's kind of lags behind,
Hmm.
But I mean, I found tons of pull tabs and bubblegum wrappers, and I found more garbage than you can shake a stick at. But
That's all I find is garbage. I haven't figured out like a good default setting for mine. And,
Yeah,
and I don't have any idea what any of the buttons do. Even if I read the stuff, I still get
That's
lost.
kind of where we're at. People are telling us like, "Oh, look at this number, look at that number, use the
We
cheat
just dig
codes,"
whatever.
and it still is like,
Right.
"Oh, well, you're telling me to dig the 30s or the 40s, and we dig the 30s and 40s, and it's trash.
Garbage.
You're digging the 30s and 40s, and it's all this hot money. Like, why is ours not hot money? I want some."
Yeah.
exactly.
Everybody's cashing in lately. I mean, you got Beard finding those stuff. You got those dudes in New York with that 100K. Where's mine?
Oh yeah, seriously. Oh, dude,
So,
I'm telling you.
You guys know who Ed the Diver is?
Do what?
Do you guys know who Ed the Diver is?
Yeah.
Yep. So him and I were supposed to be going out on Saturday.
Yep.
But because of the storms, we were supposed to be diving this river, and near us, that's littered. The bottom of the river is littered with these.
Wow.
What
all
is it?
Old bottles.
Old bottles.
Nice.
The bottom of this river is completely 100% littered. You could take a black light, you'll see the like glowing glass from like the uranium glass here and there. There's
Really?
full whiskey jugs down there. Oh
Yeah, like old Crocs and
whiskey crocks and stuff like that. Complete whiskey crocks. Like this place was going to be an absolute awesome, but because of the storms now, we're not going to. Diving with Scuba Steve was supposed to come up too. But
Wow. Do you do much diving?
no, I float.
she floats. I I go under. That's the thing too. That's one of the reasons why we got the 360. Is when I dive to actually have 360 underwater footage.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. That would be cool.
Have you guys ever put a GoPro on a rope or anything before?
No. There's a couple videos of me actually underwater with my magnet though. So my diving mask that I have actually has my GoPro mount right on the top of it. So we were snorkeling a river, and I was down underneath, and I went down with my magnet. I was just feeling around with my magnet.
That's what it sounded like.
Get up! I got excited underwater. I'm like,
exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna do that global magnet fishing day. I'm gonna test it. Not this weekend, probably the following weekend. I've got a cheap GoPro, action camera type thing, and I've got a waterproof case for it.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna drop it down. I actually have one of those wired infrared underwater cameras that you can put on a fishing pole.
Yep.
It's got a couple 100 feet of wire that goes with it, and then it's got a small screen. You can turn on the infrared light and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to get some footage of the alligators out there, because if I go down just a little bit from that spot, they're out there and they're aggressive. That spot, the last time we were there was the first time I'd ever seen one that was aggressive, and that was only because I kept trying to go down to the shore to get the magnet, and he would pop up at me when I went down to the shore.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, oh, yeah, it was a pain in the neck. But, man, I want to get some of them from underwater, because I go to so many spots where there's alligators swimming around.
You guys got clear water up by you guys or no?
No, it's iced tea.
It depends on where you go.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen our videos, how dirty our water is. There is no visibility. Right. The river that we're going to, though, is like 4 or 5, maybe 6 feet deep at some spots.
Yeah.
You're over on the kayak, and you can literally see the crocks and the bottles and stuff. It's so clear.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's like glass. I mean, it's weird because it feeds off. So it's a dam and then goes from there to the Fox River. So, I mean, it's completely 100% like clear.
Right.
What?
Because Alexa's eating.
Yeah. Do you want to run and grab her?
Me? Or?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can both go if you want.
Huh?
We can both go. I don't care.
Okay.
That's fine. Hey, Nate, I got to go grab my kid from work.
Cool.
Thanks for having us up.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Yeah, absolutely. Travis, man, it was nice seeing you as well, too, man.
You too, man.
Nice seeing everybody in here. I appreciate it. Looking forward to meeting you guys actually in person.
Yeah. One of these days soon. Absolutely.
Absolutely, man. I'm looking forward to it, guys.
Heck yeah.
All
right, later.
All right, later, man. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, Jeff.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, that's the only way I was able to quit smoking, though, man.
Lost his Titan after the carabiner broke, so he's using the Helios over attaching. It got stuck. Ooh. Oh my lord, he lost the Titan and the carabiner broke. That that was something I heard Benny talking about yesterday with Iron Antler about whether or not to use carabiners, or if because some people like to tie them and some people like to use the carabiners.
Yeah,
and it sounds like that's why people don't use the carabiners, but I use them because I have so many magnets that I want to be able to go between them.
What's funny is the carabiner that came with the cube, we took it off because it kept unscrewing.
Yeah.
And we pulled a magnet up and it was loose. You could just click it.
Yeah,
so
that's no good.
What I got with, actually, believe it or not, it was that Beast magnet that I have. It's not a Magnetar Beast. It's a company, they call it Beast.
Right.
And that one came with stainless steel chain links. And, they completely screw on.
Right.
And they have way more threads. They never come loose.
Huh.
And they're so stainless that they don't stick to the magnet.
Right.
So I put that on Easton's Cube, and I have it on my magnet, and they work freaking awesome.
Huh.
But you could literally go to any hardware store and get a stainless steel removable chain link, and it's the same thing. Okay. But you don't ever have to worry about the pin and the carabiner breaking or anything like that, because it is literally a chain link, and then it's got a threaded nut that goes over it.
Okay.
And then it's the same thing, same premise as a carabiner, as far as like if you want to throw your grappling hook on there or change magnets.
Right.
Yeah, just unscrew it, boom, put your new magnet on, screw it back on.
Sweet.
That simple. But magnetars are set up to where you don't even need the carabiner, but the rope that they send with the cube is meant for it because it has a stainless steel insert in the end of it.
Ah, okay.
Or I would have just done it the way, you can with the magnetars. But those things work great and they don't stick to the magnet. That's the part I like. And they don't come loose.
Right. I haven't had an issue with a carabiner yet.
Yeah.
But and I've always I started out with the Brute one. The Brute one was magnetic though. So I found the aluminum ones with Kratos, the higher end ones. And those are the ones I've always used because those other ones, I would always feel like I got something and I'd pull it up and I never got it. But that was the carabiner clicking onto the top of the magnet.
Yep.
Yeah, and it sucked.
Yeah, dude, that freaked me out the first time we pulled the magnet up because it was only like 5 throws in.
Right.
And he grabbed the magnet and the carabiner clicked in because it's got a thread lock on there. Well, just from dragging it through the water, the way the vibration is, I guess it loosens up. So
good Lord.
Yeah, because I told him, like, you got to make sure you tighten this. So I tightened it, like, maybe 8 throws later. He's like, hey, Dad, look, it was loose again. And I'm like, okay, you didn't leave it loose. That's happening. So,
right. I'm debating on trying it with one of my magnets is just to see what the knot's like. One that I know, like, because I like using the God, what is it? I like using the Terror with the Brute rope that I have, the red rope. So what I might just do, because I like that setup, is I might just leave that together and see how the Palomar knot works, or if it does.
Yeah, because all you got to do is go through, as long as the hole in the rope is big enough, you go through the eye, pull it around under the magnet, back to the top, and then pull the rope tight. That's it.
Yeah, it's a super easy knot, but I mean, it's not going to go anywhere either.
No, that's it's not going to go anywhere once it's on there like that.
But I've bought a couple of at Harbor Freight. I bought a couple military cases. But they're plastic.
Yeah, like the plastic ammo boxes.
Yeah, and that's what I've been storing the magnets in. Is I'll put it in the styrofoam that it ships in.
Right.
Put it in there. Put the rope in. Close it up, and it's ready for next time.
Dude, if you get the cube. I mean, I gotta say that's impressive.
Oh yeah, they send you the whole kit with it, huh?
Oh yeah, dude. That's the only way they sell it. You can't even buy just the magnet. But I mean, look at the size of that case.
Right, that's crazy.
That case has enough room, so whenever I get my next magnet, whether it's the cube or the mega cube, if it's just a cube, I would use one case and put the foam from the other case on the other side.
Yeah.
That would keep them a good foot apart. But if it was the mega cube, I wouldn't do it.
Dangerous.
Yeah, I would never want my fingers between the mega cube and anything.
And they start doing all of the magnets and hooks. Just changed all of them over to carabiners. Yeah, Jody, I think it's just kind of how everybody likes it.
Yeah.
I do like the carabiner idea, but I'm just curious. That's why I want to try it with that one magnet. I'll never use another rope with that magnet. So, and I've got 2 of that type of rope. Yeah. That's fine. And
Grumpy, I've got to say, it does not get stuck easy. Being square, you would think that it would. We've gotten it stuck once, and we would have gotten any magnet stuck in that situation because whatever it was stuck on wasn't magnetic. I could feel the magnet move a little bit. I don't know if it was a tree branch or what it was, but literally we just pulled it the other direction and it was loose. But no, it actually, I don't know. It's weird. It doesn't fall down in between the stuff. And the Mega Cube definitely won't, but the Mega Cube weighs over 6 pounds.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is just like,
I was all my shoulder would be blown out by the fifth toss. My shoulder would be blown out.
Exactly. So you know what? If you're doing just docks and fishing piers and not planning on throwing the magnet, that would be fine. But if you got to throw it even a little bit, you're going to be wiped out in no time. I mean, my magnet's the same size as like a Kratos Titan, and by the end of the day, that's enough slinging a 100-foot rope.
Yeah, Graham's agreeing with you. He says he's never. Let me post that one on there. Yeah, never snagged it. Feels that it's better than the 360 for not getting caught.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how it doesn't get caught. And you know what? Maybe just because it's flat, maybe the round coming down actually hooks on the edge of a rock harder.
Maybe.
You know, I don't know. It's weird. But I was worried about that too. And I was throwing from a fishing pier and there was rocks. And I was throwing it in the area where there was rocks on purpose because I knew if I had to swim for it, I could go get it.
Yeah. You know what, dude? If that's the case, that opens up a new world because there's a couple places that I steer clear of.
Yeah.
Because I just don't want to play with the rocks. But I know they're busy places because it's one of the only bridges on the Cape Cod Highway that actually has like an overpass over water.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
It's literally the only spot. And
yeah.
I know there's stuff there, but I can't get it because I never want to lose my magnets. I lost the Helios once, and
Yeah.
I've nearly lost other ones, so I don't want to do that again.
I gotcha. But yeah, if you guys want to see that cube in action, Treasure Coast Magnet Fishing, check out some of our shorts or videos. I mean, that magnet is impressive.
Yep.
You know, it's rated less than what my magnet is, but I don't know, man. The way it locks onto stuff is just, it's different. It is different how stuff snaps onto that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get it on some serious metal, like Easton was using a magnet that's almost the same as the Terror. It's a 2,000 pound 360 magnet. And, you know, if you got a real big piece of metal, yeah, he would have to fight to get it off a little bit, but he could get it off, no problem.
Yep.
I have had to pull that magnet off so many different things for him because when it locks on with that flat side, forget about it, dude. Forget about it. That's crazy.
When it's on, it does not let go. Yeah.
Yeah. Without a doubt. That thing is the only thing that it was letting go of over and over again was that safe. But the texture of the safe,
it was crusty.
Yeah, it was crusty, and the texture of the safe was very bumpy.
Okay.
So even with two magnets on it, the magnets would slide off and slide off and slide off. It was not, you know, it wasn't just that one. Even my, 3,600 pound magnet was like, no, it just kept sliding off. I finally just bent over and grabbed it by the hole that somebody cut in the safe and did it that way because it's just too slippery.
Yeah.
But I used a clamp magnet. Well, you watched the video when I pulled up that folding chair.
Yep.
That was a clamp magnet that Nick gave us.
Oh, really? Which one was that?
It's a 2,500 pound. I think he said it's from the Magnet store in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah, he won it on somebody's live, and I was impressed.
Yeah, I have the Athena, which is like 1,400, and I liked it.
Yeah, I'm actually getting my grandkids their own kits. And I don't know if they're going to stick with it or not, but on Amazon, I forget what company it was. I think it was Amazon. I found 1,200 pound clamp magnets, and they were like $39 a piece for a kit.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, what?
Yeah. And they'll be able to handle those too. You know what I mean? They're not
yeah. Because
crazy.
They're younger, but they're both pretty petite. My granddaughter, she's 11, and my grandson's turning 9.
Right.
But they're smaller. So 1,200 pound clamp magnet should be good for them to grow into, also. They'll actually be able to get some stuff.
Yeah. Magnets away. Graham is saying something about a 6-foot girder. I think that was in a short that he posted.
Yeah, I watched that. Absolutely. Yeah, that's like that one that me and Easton pulled up. I wish we would have had the cube when we got that.
Yeah.
But the first time we went to those locks out there, that girder was, like I said, Easton's 5'10", and it was taller than him.
Right.
Close to a foot. But that thing was, I actually still have it because it was built in 1917,
Well, he is back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The Athena was good. I mean, I've only used it actually probably twice, but different magnets for different things. And I use the clamps when doing like riverbeds, like throwing from the shore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
because they're good draggers, you know, for the clamps.
Yeah, because I've never used a clamp before. That was the first time for me, and I was like, I wanted to see, you know.
Okay. I guess she didn't want to hang out that long.
Yeah, I feel you. Easton left me a while ago already.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I had to kick his butt just to get him out of his room.
Yeah, well, these kids are going to have to get out of their room. School just ended, and I said to my 16-year-old, I said, dude, what's up this summer?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you're 16, it's time. We got to find something to do outside of the house.
Dude, Easton has the funniest farmer stand you've ever seen in your life. Because not only do we go magnet fishing all the time, but he likes to get outside and do stuff.
Right.
And he's been volunteering at the summer camp that he used to go to, and it's a daycare that he went to from the time he was 2 to VPK, and then he went to summer camp for the next few years after that. So he always wanted to be the teenage volunteer.
Right. You know, that's cool.
Yeah, because they were always so nice to the kids. He's like, I want to do that when I'm a teenager. So this is the first year he's able to do it. But so he's been getting out in the sun there too. And dude, he takes off his shirt and it looks like he's wearing a bright white neon shirt. His arms look like Spanish. His neck looks Spanish. He's so freaking dark complected.
Yeah. Then he's a ghost.
His legs. It's hilarious. But I'm not too far off from that.
I got a good farmer's tan going. You can't see them outside. Actually, you can.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see.
That's pretty bad. Yeah. But that's from, you know, I work outside all day long. And then when we're magnet fishing or whatever, I mean, there's so much time spent in the sun around here. I'm darker than Carolina, and she's 100% Colombian.
The sun will definitely do that to you.
Graham, appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, good to see you, Graham.
Graham's awesome. That I like watching him with the mega cube. You guys got the mini cube, so it's cool watching that one.
Okay. Listen, Nate, it's just a cube. It's not a mini. Cube. Okay, you're gonna give me a complex.
No, didn't they call it that at the beginning? I felt like they called it that.
No, just a cube and mega cube.
Cube and mega cube. All right, there you go. I'll change the vernacular and make you feel better about yourself.
God, man, that's so mean.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it though. I mean, it's tempting to not want to try to order one beforehand. Last week with his shirt off and got burnt. Now he has white GoPro. Oh Jesus! I've actually thought about going shirtless, Rick, and that's why I haven't.
Oh man!
Because then you just have this big, like, you know, X looking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's hysterical.
That's pretty funny. That is funny, dude. Well, listen, you wouldn't be disappointed, you know. That's and for the money, that's a deal. I'm telling you, that is a freaking deal.
Yeah, and then you get the 10% off. I mean,
oh yeah, and it's tough. That's what I mean. It's the thing I like about it is there's nowhere for anything to get inside of it.
Right.
It is 100% sealed.
So it's got a protective cover. You don't have to worry about any of that crap.
There is no cover. It's 100% sealed, welded shut. There is nothing, no cover, no anything. The bolt doesn't even come through to the other side. It is internal in the magnet.
Just one piece.
Yeah, just one piece, man. It's wild. It's definitely I'll give Magnetar credit there. They're about trying new stuff, and I don't know what they found I don't know what's inside of that thing, but it's badass. I mean, that's.
Now, do you like their rope?
Yeah, their rope is good. I mean, I always use longer than 65, so.
So you don't usually use
even if I get a cube, I'm going to wind up putting my own 100-foot rope on it just because.
Right.
You know, and the cube's actually a little bit lighter than my magnets. That's like the Titan 2.0. The cube's a little bit lighter than that. So, dude, I can really sling that thing.
That's why I like the Terra, because you can just chuck it.
Oh, yeah. That's like Easton's magnet's the same size as the Terra and his old one. And, dude, I could throw that thing forever.
Yeah, and that's where I'm going to start going back to is because of where someone was talking about the weight of magnets.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I hadn't had something as heavy as the Titan, and now I'm going to go back to this place that has a lot of mud.
Yeah,
because my other magnets were just sitting on the top of it. It wasn't doing
exactly.
anything.
Yeah. That's funny. This one bridge that me and Easton always used to go do. Every time I've gone there, that's where I found that pink surprise that I put up the other day.
Yeah.
Off that bridge. But
good Lord.
Oh, I know, dude. My magnet must sink a foot in the muck in there. It's crazy. And Easton wouldn't get very much stuff.
Right.
I would be killing it. And it's crazy because we spent hours there the time before, and I'm throwing in the same spots that I was before and pulling up big stuff. It's like, how did we not pull this up before? And honestly, I mean, I'm getting it 30, 40, 50 feet out away from the bridge.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's like, I mean, I pulled up like an air water separator off of it, like an Ingersoll Rand big compressor. I mean, the thing is like this freaking tall.
I can hear him yelling about it.
Oh yeah, way out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the downfall, is his magnet wouldn't sink very far. That's the other reason. Like when Nick asked me if I wanted that magnet, I'm like, yeah, I'll take it, because that's a good option, because even though it's a clamp, it's a heavy clamp.
Right. Yeah, and it'll sink right in.
Yeah. That's why I was like, yeah. And then I was thinking, with the magnet fishing day, my son-in-law and daughter, they're probably going to go out there. So my son-in-law, he might throw the magnet a bit, but he's going to bring a drone. He just went to school for something that has to do with drones and stuff like that.
Right.
And dude, yeah, I'll have him get us footage. So whatever footage we get, you know what I mean? I'll share it with you. You can put it on whatever video you make too, you know,
cool. Yeah,
of the area and stuff. Maybe maybe we can give them 2 separate SD cards. Just be like, that might be the easiest way. Cause like I tried to send a GoPro clip earlier today, and my computer's like, sorry, we can't load a file that big. I'm like, it's freaking 24 seconds. What are you talking about?
Right.
Wouldn't do it. So that might be the way to go. You know,
Rick here is saying something exactly that happens with us too. Is when he first started, it was using Amazon magnets. We weren't using the Amazon ones, but we were using the very, very low end 575 single sided from Brute.
Oh yeah, I started similar, same thing.
Right. And it was great because we were like, oh, we can catch stuff, but it wasn't getting all this other stuff like he's talking about. He got the Artemis and then went back to the same spots.
Exactly.
And we did that this weekend. I went to, like, it's kind of like our go-to bridge. It's a place called High Bank.
Yeah.
Because there's not only just the bridge, but they've got a pier down below and they've got a boat launch all in the same spot.
Oh, I got you.
So we go back there, and like you're talking about, I'm surprised there's still stuff there. And I figured we fished the place out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's funny because I've been thinking about going back to that spot just to get some shorts, because I always get stuff. And then when I think I'm done, I pull up a BB gun. Like, really? A Red Ryder. And it'd been down there for so long that the handle was almost like wet, soggy cardboard. I mean, the stock.
Right.
It just fell apart, dude. It disintegrated once it dried. It was like done. But yeah, because the first time I went there with a double-sided magnet. I got a bike. I got just a bunch of crap. But yeah, the next time I went back, we pulled up a lot. And the last time I actually pulled up a money box that was down there. We pulled up a cash register there.
Yeah, I think you've put those up there.
Yeah, I pulled up a full cash register. The whole
that must have been heavy as hell.
Dude, that was 2 magnets. And it was upside down. We couldn't get it rotated, so the water stayed in it.
Right.
But there's a ledge on the side of this bridge. We got it up just enough to sit it on that ledge and then pull it out and then realize it was empty and be like, whatever.
Yeah, right. And beard and everybody had a cracked. Yeah. I found that with the Helios too. Yeah. That was the one I'm talking. That was the one I was talking about using at this mud place. I was using the Helios, and it just would sit on the top.
Yeah,
it's a good magnet, but it just isn't heavy enough to get down there.
Yeah, is that a clamp magnet or the 360?
Helios is the first 360 for Kratos. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's like comparable to like the Terror.
No, it's 1400. Yeah, it's
1400. Okay.
little bit lower, but
Well, okay. Yeah, so it's probably a bit lighter.
it's super light. But like Rick just said, it's a beast. I remember,
yeah.
I remember thinking, "There's no way this magnet's going to get anything," and I would go to the same places and pull up new stuff. So,
Yeah, no, that's wild. I've actually got Kratos Titan 2.0 from Mark. He gave it to Easton,
yeah,
and it was cracked. And well, now the cracks are really starting to separate. So I'm going to try and get creative with it, see if I can make it last a bit longer.
yeah.
We'll
I've seen some people use resin or whatever.
Yeah.
See if maybe you could fill it in.
I don't know if I want to do that. I'm almost thinking like I've got some jet ski exhaust clamps off like Sea-Doo pipes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're it's like almost like stainless sheet metal, but then it's got these like super heavy duty hose clamps that wrap around them type thing.
Yeah,
that actually have like a 10 millimeter bolt on it that you tighten down with a stud, like a swivel, which it's one of those, if I put something like that on there, it would get caught on stuff if you tried to use it all the time.
Right.
But it would be a great second magnet, or a magnet if somebody wants to come try it, or, you know, something you don't really care about. If it breaks apart, so what, you know, but you know, it was still strong. We were using it split. We were still pulling stuff up with it. You know?
Yeah. They don't lose their you know, the strength or whatever. I've been told though, actually, not to store them in heat because they will supposedly lose some of their strength.
Oh, really?
That's what someone said, or I read it somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't either. But I've started bringing them in because of that reason. I usually just leave them in the car.
Yeah, the only magnet that lives in the house here is the cube. The other ones are out in the carport. Like, you're not coming in the house. No, they're in buckets.
All right, Travis, I appreciate you coming by, man. But it's
yeah, no problem, dude. Thanks for having me.
It's 9. Today was actually a super early day because they gave us yesterday off. So
sweet.
Yeah, so they moved our meeting day to today, and I'm whooped. This heat's kicking my rear end, trying to carry around all the ladders that I got to do, and then climb under people's houses and go in their attics.
Oh, geez.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, not this time of year in an attic.
Yeah.
No way.
No, I remember actually one time, the worst time it was for me in an attic was we were living in Nashville, but I was spending about a week working in Memphis. I still worked for the same company. And we went to Memphis for a whole entire week, and I was in a guy's attic, and I had never sweat more in my life. It literally was like a faucet. There wasn't a drip from my chin. It was a stream constant. And by the time I got out to my van, I felt like a raisin.
Oh yeah. Dude, my house, when they built it, it was built in 1980. The air handler for the AC, they put in the attic. It's a common thing in Florida.
Right.
They just put them up there to save space. And it was a high-tech air handler with a variable speed motor and all that stuff. And I was like, I don't want all that crap to go bad again. Not to mention the motor was like $600.
Yeah.
So I just bought a motor and relay. I bought all the parts I needed to make it just a direct, you know, one-speed motor.
Yep.
But I had to do it. It was the middle of the summer when it went out. And just like you were saying, dude, it was like a constant stream just
it was bad,
running off me for, you know, the hour I was in there going through all that, getting it wired. It was crazy.
Yep. No, thank you. I don't enjoy that at all.
Yeah, no.
All right. Welcome to the South, he says. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why I came back up north. No, actually, I like the heat, not the sweating like that.
Yeah.
But I like the heat. You know, I've never thought about Florida, but I've started contemplating it just because.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm a little bit older and retired, I don't want to shovel snow. I don't want to do all that other crap.
Oh yeah.
You know, in about 10 years, the real estate market's really good on Cape Cod, and it always is. It never goes down.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm ready to leave here in 10 years, I'll sell this place, go buy cash for another house somewhere else that's much smaller.
Yeah.
And be warm year round because I'm not shoveling anymore.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you there, dude. So that spot out in Canal Point, the nice thing about that place is on one end of it, there's quite a few palm trees. So it's all natural shade there. Like every time me and Easton would take a break, we would just head over to the palm trees. It's full shade. But I think I'm going to bring my canopy anyways. And I've got a power inverter to run a fan. I've got like a heavy duty fan. That way, if you need to take a break and cool off, you can walk right over and
I'll be able to handle it
in the shade. But yeah, like my grandkids be out there too. But I mean, they live in Oklahoma, so they get same thing. They get crazy weather. It's either 100 degrees or it's snowing, it seems like.
Right.
Or they're hiding in their cellar from a tornado, like crazy.
Yeah. Well, we've got not only that day planned when we go down there, but, a company working for Comcast, they give us universal tickets. So we're going to go down there for one day.
That's going to be hot, dude.
Yeah. And I've never been there before, but yeah, I could imagine how hot it's going to be just because everything is artificial. So it's just going to be hot.
Oh yeah, it's artificial, and it's just there's always so many people. It seems like no matter what day of the week, no matter what time it is, that place is just always cram packed.
Yeah, well, we'll see it and then go real quick. I don't know. They're free tickets, so I won't feel bad if it's too bad and we got to take off.
Yeah, it's one of those things. You just duck into places that have AC, hang out for a bit, go back out.
Rick, appreciate you dropping in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, looks like Rick's dipping out too. Jody's the last one in. Looks like we're the last four hanging out.
All right, cool. And yeah, whoever's left, don't forget about the giveaway Sunday. It's going to be on Two Brothers.
100%. 5,000 for him, 1,000 for you.
Yep.
Dude, one quick last thought here, because I just noticed this today. After 700, it's moving really fast.
It does move faster. Actually, after 500, mine kind of exploded and started going really fast. And after 1,000, it really started to move. I'm already at almost 1410.
Wow.
I know. And it seems like just yesterday I was at 500.
And that's what it feels like now, because we just did we're at like 760 and we were at 500 a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it definitely starts to go faster. It's weird. YouTube is just very weird. It's almost like you're unlocking stuff that they don't tell you about.
Right.
But at the same time, they like to remind you that you're not one of the big guys.
Right.
Like literally, my channel will fire up, and not this month, not since June 1st. My channel used to fire up, and I had I used to put up my shorts almost the same time every day, just spread them out like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right.
And I'm not kidding. My channel would hang around 30,000 views for 48 hours.
Yeah.
It would come down to 15, the lowest. And I mean, at some points I had like 36 and 37,000 views in the last 48 hours. When you look at the analytics,
right.
I don't think I'm at 3,000 right now.
Yeah. Something happened. Something changed.
2 days ago, and right when I released that video, my channel hit the dirt, and I look, and it's like I'm getting, man, I had hours where I got 14 views across the whole channel.
I for some reason, I think maybe it's just not catching the algorithm, because it doesn't seem like it's picking it up anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't know, man. I can put up a short and it'll take off. Like, I'm not kidding. It'll do 200 in the first hour.
Yep.
And then it'll get to 1,000, and it's almost like they turn it off. Like, that's enough.
Yep.
It's weird. Really
weird. It is weird. I know how TikTok's algorithm works, but I don't know if YouTube's is similar. TikTok basically it throws it out to this first tier of people. You know what I mean? And it says like, okay, how well is the video going to do here? And if it doesn't blow up, you just stay here. But if you go over like a certain amount, it'll go to this ring.
I gotcha.
And then they'll be like, okay, let's see how you do in this ring. If you do good in that ring, then you get to go to this one. But I don't know if that's how YouTube's works or not, because like you're saying, sometimes you could get 5 views and sometimes you can get 5,000 or 50,000.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. And what's crazy is Nick, he messaged me the other day and he's like, listen, I've never had this happen. He's like, I've got a short of a trailer hitch that's at 50,000 views.
Right.
Then he messaged me back 2 days later and he's like, bro, it's at almost 100,000 views.
Good Lord.
I was like, whoa, that is crazy. And it's just a trailer hitch.
Yep.
But for the longest time, my highest viewed short, which was 12,000, was a Miller Lite bottle cap.
Yeah.
A Miller Lite bottle cap.
It's the dumb ones every single time.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
I know. I put up one of a safe and it won't even break 1,000.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know, man.
I don't either.
Weird,
All right,
weird.
Travis. You have a good evening.
All right, you too, man. And I'll talk to everybody Sunday on the live there.
Sounds good, man. We'll see you Sunday.
All right, see you later.
Adios,
man.
y'all. Adios.